What's up you guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'll be using some of my favorite newly bought products, and one of them being the most expensive item, which is the PatMcgrath palette. You guys, this is the Mothership 7 Divine Rose. You guys, I am super thrilled and excited that this is now part of my collection, only because these palettes run about $130 and so, and I really could not have purchased every single one of them, but this one right here really had my name written over it. I was super excited when I was able to purchase. This is something we will be using today to get ready with me. The product I'll be using today is the Revolution. This is their translucent powder. The shade I have here is banana, and you guys, it actually smells like banana, but I love the coverage. I love the way it set my face makeup, and it did not crease on me. This is the second time I'm using this, but first time on camera, so I do want to let you guys know that I'm really excited about this. Today is the Artist Couture. This is their Illuminati Diamond Glow powder. You guys, oh my gosh, it is so beaming. I am absolutely in awe. However, my highlights, I really like them to kind of melt into my skin, so this just didn't do that. I feel like it's more of a sparkly, like dust powder, versus something that'll go into your skin, looks like that you actually are glowing from within. It's not that, but it's definitely beaming. So the products I'll be trying out is the Gold Rush blush by Benefit Cosmetics. The first pack had a little bit of glitter in it, as you guys can see. This is what that looked like, you guys. So when whatever was on top actually kind of came right on top of my skin, so I didn't like that part because that's not what I want for my blushes. But once I got over it, I really got into the very matte and sheenful blush, and that was so beautiful to apply. So if you don't like the first part, the gold specks, like, I should have probably kind of like shed it off and then went through it. Other than that, if you guys are interested in this full face glam right over here, thank you for watching. Hello you guys. So we're gonna go and start with our Browsings Pro palette. This is from Benefit Cosmetics, and I love the fact that it has not only the cream shades but powder shades as well to set it in place. Once done with my brows, I always like to conceal it with the concealer. Today I'll be taking the e.l.f. Cosmetics Complete Coverage Concealer Palette in shade Medium, taking the lightest shade possible, and I will be carving it out using a Sigma concealer brush. For the hydration, today I'll be taking Pixi H2O. This is their hydration gel, you guys. It smells amazing. It feels amazing. I seriously felt like, should I even apply primer? It was that kind of questionable because it just did both for me. Not only it hydrated, but I felt like it kind of covered my pores as well. But I still went ahead and went with the Marc Jacobs Coconut Primer, and I applied it. And for the first time, you guys, I'm not sure what it is, but this is the first time I actually smelled any coconut in there. e.l.f. Cosmetics, this is their, actually, the color correcting pencil, and I'm going to go and apply that wherever I have the problem areas that I really want to go ahead and hide and conceal and cover my imperfections. After blending this out, I'm going to be moving forward with the next step, which is going to be the Becca Backlight Priming Filter. I will be taking that as well as Laura Mercier Flawless Fusion Ultra Longwear Foundation, and I'm going to go ahead and mix the two together on the back of my hand and apply it with a beauty blender. For the highlight, I'll be taking Tarte Cosmetics Shape Tape Contour Concealer. This is light, medium, honey. And I'm going to go and apply it under my eyes, bridge of my nose, lip, and chin area, as well as on my forehead. And I'm going to go ahead and blend it out using the blender. For the contour today, I'll be taking Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Stick. It's actually their foundation, but it's just in deep shade called Espresso. I use it mainly for contouring. And I'm going to go ahead and blend it out with the e.l.f. Angled Brush. Before my highlight concealer start creasing, I'm going to go and set it in place using the Revolution Scented Baking Powder. You guys, this is a shade Banana, and it actually smells just like bananas, and it is so yummy smelling. I absolutely love it. I always like to take a powder with some color to my skin tone, and for that today I'll be taking the Benefit Cosmetics Hello Flawless powder in shade Champagne, and I'm going to go ahead and take that onto a Morphe brush and apply it everywhere else on my face. Another product I'll be trying out today is the Catrice Cosmetics. This is their Filter in a Box Photo Perfecting Finishing Palette. I'm going to go ahead and use the darker shade from here as a bronzer. And I'm going to go ahead and take that onto an Echo Tool brush and bronze wherever I feel like I need that. I will then be taking this yellow light shade for a little bit more brightness under my eyes that I usually do after I contour. Since this palette didn't have a contour shade, I'm going to go ahead and take my NYX Cosmetics Highlight and Contour Palette and just take these two shades together on an angled brush and contour. Y'all know that I absolutely love this Benefit Cosmetics Hula Bronzer for mainly contouring my nose. I'm going to go ahead and contour my nose away using a crown brush. Going back to the brightener from the Catrice palette, I'm going to go ahead and apply that onto the bridge of my nose for a little bit more brightness and clean any harsh edges from my bronzer. For the blush, I'll be taking the Gold Rush Blush by Benefit Cosmetics, and I'm going to go ahead and take that onto a Sigma Beauty blush brush. You guys, it is so absolutely stunning looking. However, the dust of sparkle that just came off with the first touch on my cheek, that was just something I wasn't expecting. Once all the sparkle was gone, I was able to use the blush like it was supposed to be, and I enjoyed the shade. Here's me celebrating that. Can you guys feel my excitement? I am super excited about this palette and using it for the first time. This is the PatMcgrath Labs Mothership VII Rose palette, and it is absolutely stunning. I'm going to go and prep my eyes using the e.l.f. Cosmetics concealer, and I'm going to go and blend it out with a beauty blender. The first shade I'll be digging in this pretty mauve color called Veloria, and I'm going to go ahead and pack that right onto my crease using a blending brush. I'm going to go ahead and pack it till my like, and I will be switching the brush in between, and I will be taking the Morphe M441 brush, and I'm going to go ahead and blend out the outer edges. Once it's all blended, I'm going to go ahead and go back to the mauve shade Veloria again with my blending brush, and I'm going to go ahead and continue packing and go back to the blending brush, and I'm going to do that till I am satisfied with the results. I will now be taking the same shade onto a shading brush and apply that to the outer half of my lower lash line. Moving back with my Morphe brush, I'm going to go ahead and blend out the outer edges to make sure there is no harsh edges and everything looks seamless. Going back to my e.l.f. Cosmetics concealer, I'm going to go ahead and create a cut crease using a Sigma brush. Now taking a synthetic brush, I'm going to go ahead and take the shade called Iridescent Pink 003, and I'm going to go ahead and apply that wherever we did the cut crease. Now taking the shade called Astral Solstice, you guys, this is super pigmented, but it is glittery at the same time. I'm going to go ahead and pop that into the inner corner of my eye for that extra pop of glitter and glam. I will now be taking the shade called Rose Dusk on the same shading brush, and I'm going to go and apply that towards the inner corner onto my lower lash line. And this is just to bring a little bit more pink dusty color. I will now be taking the shade called VR Rose Venus onto the same synthetic brush, and I'm going to go and pop that right on top of that Rose Dusk just for that extra oomph. For the wings, I will be flying today again with Maybelline Precise All Day Liner. I will also be very lightly applying that into my crease. I will then be taking a matte black shade from any other palette, and I'm going to go ahead and go with the angled brush to define it more. Now taking some heart sequins, and I'm going to go ahead and start applying them towards the inner corner and then rest of the other places, as well as on top of my brows. Today I'll be using the NYX Cosmetics Glitter Glue to apply them. I'm going to coat my lashes using the L'Oreal Voluminous Mascara, and I'm going to go ahead and move back to the palette. And now I'll be taking the dark brown shade, which is called Extreme Mahogany, and I'm going to go ahead and take that onto a flat definer brush and apply that to my lower lash line. I felt like I wanted a little bit more smokiness to my bottom lash line since the top is very simple and bold. And then I decided to add the NYX Cosmetics white liner into my waterline to wake myself up a little bit and make my eyes look wide. We're gonna go ahead and set my face using the All Nighter setting spray. Today the falsies I'll be taking are from Ardell Double Up. By the way, these are my absolute favorite. I'm just taking a little bit of matte black shadow and applying it very lightly and gently to my lower lash line. I will now be coating my bottom lashes, and today I really wanted to make sure that I coat them really good, make them a little bit more smoky than they usually are. For the brightness and a little bit of extra glow, I'll be taking the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Powder in Diffused Light, and I'm going to go ahead and apply that under my eyes, bridge of my nose, forehead, lip, and chin area. This is something that I always use my Essence Cosmetics Pure Nude Highlighter for as well, but I wanted to go ahead and switch it out a little bit today. And for the highlight, I'll be taking the Artist Couture Illuminati Diamond Glow Powder. This is the first time I'm using it. I like it, but I will say I don't love it because I don't like glitter for my highlights. I usually like to go for something that actually looks very natural and kind of like blends into my skin and other makeup that I've got going on. This didn't do that, but I wasn't like unhappy about it, but then I wasn't like in love with it, if that makes sense. For the lip liner, I am taking Edge to Edge Lip Pencil by MAC Cosmetics. And for the lipstick, I am taking Stila Cosmetics All Day Liquid Lipstick in my favorite shade called Caramello. By the way, Stila Cosmetics makes the best liquid lipsticks, and I absolutely am a huge fan of them. Alright you guys, so this right here completes today's look. I hope you guys had fun creating this with me. If you did, definitely give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and I shall see you in next video. Bye bye.